Thank you for tuning in to Zim News Beat TV.
The First Lady, Dr. Auxiliary Mnangagwa in absentia, the Vice President and Second Secretary of ZANU-PF, Honorable General Retired Dr. C.G.D. Nchwenga, the Vice President and Second Secretary of ZANU-PF, Honorable Colonel Retired K.C.D. Mohadi, the Minister of Defense and Chairman of ZANU-PF, Honorable O.C.Z. Mchinguri Kashiri, the Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution, Harare Metropolitan Province, Honorable Charles Z. Tavengwa, and Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers who are here. The Speaker of the National Assembly, Advocate Jeff Ludenda, the President of the Senate, Amai M. Chunamona, the Chief Justice, Honorable Justice Luke Bagawa, the President of the National Chiefs Council, Honorable Senator M. Kumalo, Politburo and Central Committee members who are here, the Chief Secretary to the President and Cabinet, Dr. Martin Shwaya, Chairman of the Public Service Commission, Dr. Vincent Ungwe, Commander Zimbabwe Defense Forces, General P.V. Swanda, Service Chiefs, the Mayor of the City of Harare, His Worship Councillor J. Mafume, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, senior government officials who are here, veterans of the liberation struggle, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. We gather once again in solemn occasion here at the National Heroes Acre to lay to rest a gallant son of Zimbabwe, a distinguished patriot, pioneer of liberation struggle and a fighter, and a former member of the Zimbabwe People's Revolutionary Army, ZIPRA, I command. General Retired Comrade Makethi Ndebele. He passed on in Bulawayo. He was 82 years old. He is passing on as yet another huge blow to our nation and the community of Liberation War veterans. On behalf of the government and the people of Zimbabwe, our revolutionary mass party ZANU-PF, my family, and indeed on my own behalf, I express my heartfelt condolences to the Ndebele family at this sorrowful loss. May you find solace in that the contributions of our late national hero towards liberating our motherland, Zimbabwe, who remain etched in the history of our country. Your loss is felt by us all, and the nation is so diligently served with honor and a sense of selfless sacrifice. Miss him. Comrades and friends, the late Comrade Makethi Ndebele, whose Chimrenga name was Comrade Jack Mpofu, was born on 6 June 1942 in Plumtree, Mangwe District, under Chief Chichi, I hope it's correct, in Material South Province. He did his primary education at Chichi Primary School from Sub A to Standard 3, and later proceeded to Mbakwe Mission, where he completed his Standard 6. The late Comrade Mpofu is revered for being one of the pioneer combatants who was among the first 200 cadres to join the War of Liberation in 1967. This was after ZAPU and ZANU successfully lobbied the Organization of African Unity to train cadres during the executing of the War of Liberation. We forever remain grateful to our continental body, now the African Union, and the founding fathers of our continent for their vision to see a free and independent Africa. Individually and collectively, as member states of this continent, we shall continue to treasure and defend our liberation, our independence, our freedom, and our sovereignty. The national hero we are laying to rest today trained at Morogoro in Tanzania under the military command of the late Comrade Albert Ndebele, with Zimbabwe's ambassador to Russia, Comrade Ambrose Mtilili, as Chief of Staff. The instructors included Comrades Nikita Mangena, Lookout Masuku, and Sam Fakazi, among others. It was at Morogoro that Comrade Ndebele was trained together with Umkhonto Wesizwe cadres. Following his initial training, he proceeded for further training in reconnaissance and intelligence in the then Soviet Union. Upon his return from the Soviet Union, he was appointed instructor at Morogoro in Tanzania, where many guerrilla fighters and Umkhonto Wesizwe cadres passed through his tutelage. Our late national hero, Comrade Jack Mpofu, was later deployed to the front, operating as the commander in the Western Front with other senior Zipra cadres in areas such as Victoria Falls and the Wange. Our national hero was part of the entourage when Zipra Commander General Nikita Mangena was killed in a landmine explosion following an ambush by the Rhodesian forces near Decca in the Zambezi Valley on 28 June 1978. He suffered a lifelong injury due to this incident. After independence, Comrade Ndebele continued to play a very critical role in nation building as a member of the Zimbabwe Liberation War Veterans Association. My dear fellow mourners, let us never forget that it is through the selfless and consistent sacrifices made by cadres such as the late Comrade Makethi Ndebele and the many other departed heroes and heroines that Zimbabwe continues today to enjoy its sovereignty, independence, unity, and development. In their honor, let us remain vigilant and united across every sector of the society towards safeguarding, preserving, and promoting our national interests as a country. Presently, there are concerted efforts to reverse the gains of our protracted liberation struggle. These attacks take many forms, including peddling falsehoods about our country. It is a shame that there is a deliberate and foreign-funded campaign which is void of the evident and unprecedented success milestones we are witnessing across every facet of our society and our economy in our country. We shall never be deterred or discouraged. We march forward forever. Backwards, never. Programs and projects which help lift many of our people out of poverty in prosperity will continue to be implemented and accelerated. I invite all the citizens of our motherland, our great country Zimbabwe, at home and abroad, to join hands as we build our country brick upon brick, stone upon stone, forever emboldened by our development philosophy. Nyika Igotomba Igonamatirwa. Hallelujah. These strategies by some powers designed to sow discord and division between fraternal states in our region and on our continent will never succeed. We defeated imperialistic agendas to achieve our liberation, our freedom, and our independence. We shall defeat them in the present again and again and again. Their interests are never designed for Africa and its people, but to control our strategic resources and endowments, including our God-given minerals, which we have in abundance. Wherever the nefarious machinations show their ugly face, these shall be resisted, both in honor of our heroes and for the economic prosperity, peace, and stability for the present as well as future generations of our motherland. On our part, as Zimbabwe, we remain deeply rooted in our diplomatic mantra: Zimbabwe is a friend to all and an enemy to none. Comrades and friends, ladies and gentlemen, we take pride in that in a few days to come, our nation will host the 44th Ordinary SADC Summit of the heads of state and government. Thereafter, we, Zimbabwe, will assume the chairmanship of our sub-regional body, which is a key lever for defending our collective peace and sovereignty in the region. Now, the SADC flag, together with our national flag, and alongside those of the sister republics, have been hoisted in readiness for the glorious occasion. It serves as a symbol of the common history, a shared future we have as a united and indivisible SADC region. As descendants of Munumtapa, we are ready to rise and shine as we carry the mantle of our founding fathers and forebears. Let us also use the occasion to showcase the massive progress we have registered against all odds. In spite of the illegal sanctions imposed on us by the West and climate change, we have a duty to motivate, inspire, and share experiences with our counterparts towards the prosperity and a higher quality of life of the peoples of our entire SADC region. Our vision of becoming a prosperous and empowered upper middle income society by 2030 can only be attained through positive image building among ourselves. Our individual and collective efforts must deepen national cohesion and advance the development, modernization, and industrialization agenda for our motherland Zimbabwe. As we strive to achieve our national economic development goals, we take lessons from the exemplary life of the late national hero, Comrade Ndebele, to raise our consciousness and always guard against ruinous as well as predatory prescriptions on our economic and political governance architecture. Fellow mourners, today we are befittingly laying to rest a cadre with a strong allegiance to the ethos of our liberation struggle, an epitome of patriotism, a loyal man to our nation who never wavered. He remained consistent and persistent in serving his motherland, Zimbabwe, and his people. I call upon all Zimbabweans, especially the youth, to draw upon the good traits of selflessness and sacrifice, patriotism and bravery, courage and commitment that were exhibited by the late national hero, Comrade Makethi Ndebele. Let this emotive gathering here at this sacred national shrine once again reconnect us to our rich liberation heritage and remind us of the obligation we have to consolidate the gains of independence, freedom, and the right to self-determination. We are one unitary state, from Plumtree to Mtare, from Bight Bridge to Chirundi. United we shall remain and forever be independent, sovereign, and a proud nation of Zimbabwe. Thank you.
For these and more stories, tune in to Zim News Bit TV